What up, Tecmotronics? Your kid on here pumping up the jam with I Played a Thing, Tecmo's Deception, Invitation to Darkness. Last episode, we made the acquaintance of a couple of adventuresome parents and their best friend who are hoping to take our head and collect the bounty to pay for an operation for their child. Unfortunately, that would interfere with our revenge on our little brother, obtaining the power of darkness, and continuing to live, so I'm afraid we can't let them do that. Spoiler alert, this isn't going to end well for anyone. So let's start laying down some traps for these lovely people. We'll want to start with some destroy traps, because these are some pretty tough folks, I imagine. We're going to want to weaken them a bit first. This is the upper floor, and as we learned from the intro dialogue before, this is where Jack's going to be coming after us. Jack is a hunter, and I don't like hunters because they are fast and aggressive, and I think I recall them hitting decently hard as well. So we'll start with a couple of pit traps. I think I'll put those in front of every other door so that we get a little, sort of staggering effect. And then we'll put down some cranes. I think hunters are also fairly evasive, even against magic traps, which they are weaker to. So we'll just have to use the best stuff we can and hope for the best. I'll come back and see where Lou and Grand are on the first floor when we finish up with Jack, and I'll put down my traps then. Okay. Let us cross our fingers and take on Jack. If I don't miss my guess, he's gonna head right for us. You murdering swine! I'll run you down for killing these helpless people. Take this! No, you take this. Bye. That cut his HP nicely in half, so hopefully that'll weaken him enough to drop a crane on him. This could be the easiest hunter encounter I've ever had. Or at least it could have if I had not completely screwed up the crane timing. That'll happen sometimes when I'm dealing with an invader who can run at me. But that's okay, we'll just give it another try. Wait, that's a pit, that's not what I want. Wait a minute, that's not a pit. That should totally be a crane. Okay, for some reason I had my selection on the wrong thing. Well, Jack's headed down the other way, so I think what I'm going to have to do is do a little loop around, because I don't know if masks can summon people from the first floor up to the second. I'm not willing to risk that. I don't want Lou or Grand coming up here while I'm dealing with Jack. And he did in fact take a decent amount of HP off of me with that hit. Not a huge fan of that. Okay, Jack, where are you going? Are you coming back up the other way? No, I don't think he is. So I got a crane here, next one's going to be a pit, then a crane again. So maybe I can get into position to take him down with the crane across the way from here. If he will be so kind as to come through this door. But I think that may be the way he's heading. I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps. Where you going, Jacko? You turning my way? He sure is. Down you go. Oh, we got a block orb. That's our first free one, and that'll come in handy when we start making monsters. 2 no less. And his soul is very tasty. Sorry, Lou. I couldn't get... Jack had a wanted poster that read, "Reward, 100,000 gold for the death of Vlad." That's quite a bit of gold considering we haven't even seen more than 5 digits. Alright then. Let's head back to the strategy room, see roughly where Lou and Grand are hanging out, and see where we should put our traps for them. We've got, one magic type down there and one physical type, which does complicate things a little. Okay, we'll want to break out the ton weight for, Lou. Okay, Grand, it looks like, is hanging out in the upper half, and Lou is a good distance away at the bottom. That's actually a pretty good thing, because that might mean... well, you never really know, but it might mean they won't converge for a little while. So I'm gonna put a ton weight or two down this general area. Kind of an awkward place. And then I'll put a couple of, do I want copper cages or bear traps? We haven't managed to use the bear trap yet, so I'm gonna see if we can give that a little time in the sun. I'll put down a couple traps for Grand as well, but I am going to try and take down Lou first, just because she's faster and will be a little more effective at chasing me around, I think. So I'll lay down some pit traps for Grand. And a couple of cranes, but he's not going to be my priority right away. Once again, I'm going to kind of stagger my traps. And we'll see how that works out. Jack did fuck me up a little, but I've got some herbs and some nectars from previous defeated enemies, so if I need them, I'll break them out. If things get bad, I can always summon a merchant during body collecting, do a little shopping. I think I'm going to take the teleporter over this way. Looks like Lou wandered over toward the left, but she and Grand are still well separated. That's good. The one thing I decidedly do not wish for is Grand creeping up on me while I'm trying to deal with Lou. Okay, Lou is over in the entranceway here. Are you the master? Please, I need to take your life so that my daughter can live. Sorry, not cool with that. Yeah, remember what I said about her being a little more trigger-happy than the other projectile enemies we've encountered yet? And she will just fire shit off like it ain't no thing. And that's why I'm going to try to drop a weight on her head. Oh, shit! That's bad. Master of this castle, don't take this personally. We have to, for our daughter's sake. Get me the hell out of here. Oh, that was scary. Alright, escape and regroup. Oh man, that made me jump. Thought Grand was a decent distance away, he was coming right for me. It looks like he is headed in a different direction, so hopefully I can lure Lou over here. Fortunately, her projectiles are slow, so even though they are frequent, I can dodge nicely without too much trauma. Where are my traps at? Got one to the north. I think I might have a ton wait over here. Where's Grand? Okay, he's a decent distance away. Oh, it's another bear trap. Shit. Well, let me see what kind of damage I do if I put her in it. Keep it coming. Right this way, ma'am. Easy with those projectiles. My god, you don't have to be that trigger happy. Yeah, definitely gonna have to be doing a little more damage to her before I can get away with that. Okay, where is Gran? Gran's way over there. Good. Where is Gran? Gran is coming in this direction up the right. See, this is generally not a real difficult game, but it can fuck with you sometimes when you have multiple, dangerous invader types working on you. I honestly thought I was going to have more trouble with Jack, because in my last playthrough I remember him giving me fits. I think he dodged a lot of traps. This time he dodged absolutely nothing. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. It's Lou! Marvelous. Nope. Plop! Oh my god, that nearly killed her. My cartoon foo is strong. If I can just get her caught in this bear trap, she is gonna go down really, really fast, being at a whole 2 HP. With any luck, I can make that happen before Grant shows up and murders me. At least the likelihood of him showing up and killing me while I'm in the process of trapping Lou is highly unlikely. Because at 2 HP, she's gonna go down pretty much instantly. Oh, but there he is. Which means I am going to zip by, get the hell out of here, and live to fight another day. These two really are a rather effective tag team. Boy, am I glad there's a dedicated map button. Hey, Lou. Where's Grand? Okay. Oh, nice dodge. Wow, I've been at this for almost 20 minutes, and, yeah. These two have been a very effective tag team indeed. Lou sounds like she might be headed this way. No, you don't. And the bear trap claims its first victim. Hey, more block orbs. She has very little gold, so we'll do what we tend to do most often. Rosa. My... Well, that's one of the parents down. Can't say I'm terribly proud of that, but, well, it was her or me. All these bear traps are not optimal. We want to try and find ourselves a pit and drop a very large man into it. Now, Grand is looking to kill us, so I wonder if that would mean a mean laugh would be sufficient. Okay, he's right there in that hallway. A little bit to the right. Let's see what happens if I do a mean laugh. Oh, he actually ran away from that. Kinda surprising. What about if I'm nice? Ah, he came for that. Well, as I have mentioned, the nice mask is the best of the bread and butter masks. It's the one that works most often. That did a decent amount of damage. Don't know if he has enough HP to capture him yet, or enough HP down to capture him yet, I should say. but I think it's worth a try. Definitely don't think a bear trap's gonna do it, though. You're going the wrong way, my friend. Wow. Just barely made it, but we did make it. I was not expecting that. Honestly thought I was going to have to wear him down a little further. But you know what? I'll take it. No! Rosa! I'm sorry. I tried to... I just... Mommy, Daddy, where are you? Tecmo's deception is the darkness. Oh, it is the darkness. Anyway, here's our report card. All invaders captured. Our usual capture bonus. Clear time, not so good. On the other hand, we had a very good success rate. All in all, I've had worse. Why, yes, I would like to save. Just as we did after the last chapter, we have the opportunity to do a little body collecting. This time I will not subject you to it, but I'm gonna get out my notes and see what kind of new invaders I can bring around. We now have access to the Cavalier because we summoned him earlier. We have the Hunter and Fate Maker, because we just had those. And we have the Gem Guard. So let's see what kind of combinations I can make with that. Looks like the Gem Guard doesn't give us any new ones just yet. What about the Fate Maker? Nah, nothing interesting with the Fate Maker either. Alright. What else have we got here? If we do a merchant and an archer, who will hopefully not be as big of a pain in the ass as the last archer, we should be able to get a new invader type that way. That's our target. Evan the merchant, Carmine the archer, and a new invader is here, Al the digger. Hi, Al. Let me see if I can find Al. Oh, once again, they've put the new invader type right up here on the top floor. He is a physical type, level 18, non-trivial, decent chunk of HP. I'll see if I can deal with him fairly quickly, and then we can go ahead and edit out the rest while I take care of the standard 2 invaders downstairs. Al is none too far away, so I should be able to get his attention pretty quick, and you can take a look at the new invader type, the Digger. There he is. Hi, Al. That's some impressive mitts you have there. Oh, and now we see why he's a digger. He can go underground, which is weird because it's a carpeted floor, and pop back up elsewhere, which can screw with your trap timing a little bit. Other than that, there's really nothing too terribly special about him. I don't think I've ever seen a digger that could run, so they're probably naturally slow. Get over here, Al. Oh! Messed with my timing, just like I said. Where'd he come out? Oh, he backed it up a little. Clever bugger. Alright, well, you've seen pretty much everything he can do. the unique ability of his particular class, so I'll go ahead and drop things out until I capture him successfully. Well, Carmine popped upstairs while I was trying to deal with Al, and I got a level up out of him. Much easier than our last archer. And I got a bucket. Cool. Now let's see, is Al still the only one here? Yes, he is. Maybe I'll place a few more cranes, because Al is already weakened, and I'll see if I can drop a bucket on him. That ought to be good for a laugh. As you can see here at the power room, the bucket is basically the same as the Dazing Fog. In fact, it has exactly the same stats. It's just physical instead of magical. Which means it'll be a little more difficult to actually hit Al with it, but I intend to give it my best shot. Clonk! Oh, that's satisfying. May not be any more effective than the Dazing Fog, but it's a lot funnier. Finally! Now let's see if he drops anything good. Not a blessed thing. Oh well, one more invader to go downstairs. I'll see you when I get him. And that's Evan, who looks exactly like Daniil did. Oh, Nectar, not a bad prize at all. His soul and gold are about the same value. He's a merchant, so it seems appropriate to take his money. We get our usual all-capture bonus. Clear time sucks as usual. I really gotta work on that. Trap success rate, pretty typical. Took 1 hit point, damn it, Evan. A fairly typical body collecting session. I am well pleased to get that bit of nectar, though. Free healing items are always a lovely convenience. And on we go to Chapter 4, An Unholy Offering. Think I will try and get one more chapter in this session, and then we'll call it a day. That's the castle the villagers told us about. This place is more spooky than I expected. What is that? It looks like a sign. I've never seen such a thing. I can feel an eerie aura emanating from the castle. I must brave my duty and not just stand here. So let's go, but be careful. Well, looks like we've got another soldier to deal with. We certainly know how to handle those. Although if it's the kind that runs, that'll be irritating. Alright, we've got Kane the soldier. An elite soldier who longs for Cheetah. Who's Cheetah? Anyway, we don't get to see his stats for some reason, but we can assume he's a fairly standard physical soldier type. And Pat the ninja. Slowed by old age, he's a scout for the Angelio army. Looks like a completely ordinary ninja, which means he's fairly annoying as standard invaders go, but I think we can handle him. Okay, none on the second floor. Guess they're both coming in the front way. Yep, there they are in the usual entrance hall. And once again, we find ourselves with one physical type and one magic type. Pat is going to be pretty evasive, so I think I'm going to try using spikes on him instead of ton weights, just because they have a very good success rate. So we'll just stack some of those on the walls in the narrower places. Like over here's a really good place to put a spike or two. And the nice thing about these, since they're wall-mounted, I can't forget which traps are where. Can't confuse them for each other. Let's see, do I want to place another one? Sure I do. We'll put the last one right over here. And we'll put a pit in place. One or two of those for Kane. You know, it just occurs to me I didn't leave much space for my capture traps. Let's focus on damaging these guys a little, and then I'll go back to the power room and place some capture traps. Somehow I can really see this approach biting me in the ass, but, well, we'll see. Oh, we've got new music. Let's see, am I going to go barreling into someone if I go down this way? Oh, I sure am. Let me wait a moment or two for him to get out of the way. As if that's Pat the Geriatric Ninja. He'll be on me like mold on cheese the moment I step foot down there. We'll let him proceed through the door. And then we'll go ahead and descend and hope for the best. One of them is way over that way, so we'll find out who this is first off. Ah, it's Pat. Are you the master? I'm here to check out the mysterious vanishings of those who have come here and never returned. What have you done with them? I'll make you talk. Oh shit, my back's against a wall. Alright, Kane's well out of the way, so while Pat does his Tipsy McStagger act, I'll go ahead and put another spike on him. Excellent. Don't want to hit him again, because then he'll die. So I'm going to give him an opportunity to get away from the power room, and then I'll put down some capture traps for him. And I can get rid of the spikes, too. And that wonderfully helpful old ninja seems to be headed in the opposite direction, away from the power room. Is he gonna keep going that way? He just might. Awesome. That means I can throw away my spikes. I could probably hit Kane with some of them, but screw it. Well, you know what? I take that back. I'm gonna leave the spikes in place, and I'm just gonna... well... decisions. Yeah, I'm taking out the spikes because that'll give me more freedom in where I can place my capture traps. Okay, we've got... what have we got here? We've got pits I put in place for Kane. I think Kane is probably going to be the one to head down in this direction, so... let's put one more pit in place for him. And then we'll put some cranes there for him. One here. Maybe one up this way. And some ninja cages. And maybe a couple of pits and so on over here just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I think that's a well-outfitted floor for the moment. Alright, so I do believe it's going to be Kane headed down this way. Yep, sure is. Oh, and he runs, so I'll have to be careful with my timing. Are you the master of this place? You're Vlad? This cannot be! Let's get out! Oh, he just up and left. Well, I feel like a complete fool for setting up all those pits now. Well, I'll have to take some care to not accidentally kill Pat. Guess I don't have to worry about that after all. I've got so much MP. I'll take a little gold this time. What, pray tell, was that? There seems to be a problem with the magic power room on the first floor. Go to the right. If you say so. I was just using it a few moments ago. Seemed perfectly fine at the time. Oh no! You found me! You must be the head of the castle. I'm from Angelio's Special Force Unit. I have business here and don't wish to be disturbed. Ah! What is this sinister power? Just as I thought. The evil power resonates from the castle. This could only mean Satan has begun his reincarnation. But who made the covenant with him? Whoever it is, he must be very powerful. Being a descendant of the Braves of Legend, I must stop them and save the world. Oh, nice tattoos. Yes, I can sense it. I can feel it. It comes from one of the legendary treasure items.
One of them is somewhere here in the castle. Wait! I'll destroy the item and be able to prevent the demon's resurrection. Where could it be? Fire. I see it, near the fireplace. The evil jewel is there.
Nice rousing tune that was. And our next invader is another gem guard named Coolbo. A mysterious woman who has a mastery of lightning magic. Seems to be a standard gem guard, of course from just a chapter ago. We know they can be quite a pain in the ass. Fortunately, we don't have a very hard-hitting, slow-moving Fate Maker around to screw up our plans this time. And having only one type of invader around means we only have to place anti-magic traps. Okay, map info. Oh, she starts well inside. Well, these pits are not going to be of any value. Nor will the copper... Well, actually, the copper cages will be just fine. But the pits, not so much. Whoops. So, we've got a pit there, pit there, pit there, crane there, pit there. No way I'm going to remember all this. So, 2 upper left are copper cages. So we want to save the upper 2 in the upper left. Okay, I can do that. And now I could use spikes, but I'm going to use ton weights because they're funny. We'll place a few extra copper cages, or should I use bear traps? I'm in a cagey kind of mood. Alright, I think that should be more than sufficient for taking out a single gem guard. He said, hopefully. Alright, the lovely Coolbo is headed to the south here. Oh, she was for a moment, but now she's headed elsewhere. I'm just gonna hang out for a moment and see what direction she's headed in. Oh, in that sort of dead-end room over there. Makes me wish I had thought to set a trap in that area. Well, that's alright. I can head in a northerly direction and try and lure her this way. Actually, you know what? She'll probably have dialogue when I first run into her. So I'll go ahead and trigger that now so it doesn't screw up my trap timing.
You are aiding the reincarnation of the evil lord, aren't you? I'm Coolbo.
Cool name.
I'm here to defeat the evil lord and his companion in darkness. Identify yourself to me now.
Well, I don't see where we really have anything to hide.
What? You liar! You are not a descendant of the Braves.
I don't recall ever presenting myself as such, but whatever.
Well, whoever you are, I'll get you!
Okay, this seems to be my nearest ton weight. And she's still fooling around in that dead-end set of rooms over there, so I'm going to see if I can figure out what kind of mask she likes. She does seem very intent on killing us, so maybe the mean laugh. Yeah, it does look like that made her get a little closer, doesn't it? Yep, she's definitely headed this way. This way, ma'am. Come on. No, not that way. I shall laugh at you again. And some more. As soon as the laugh ends, she starts in the other direction real quick. So I just keep having to laugh like a maniac. Oh well, I can spare the MP. Fine, we'll do it the difficult way. It's really kind of a pain to lure gem guards into traps just because of the way they keep firing and firing, getting themselves stuck in place. Well, that did a very respectable number on her. Gotta say, I was impressed with the way she managed to hold it up for a moment. Flop.
Shame on you! How could a descendant of the legendary Braves be doing this? You just said I wasn't a descendant of the legendary Braves. Make up your mind, Kulbo. Sooner or later, other descendants will know about the demon's revival and come here. This will be the end of you! The evil jewel is surely destroyed by the fire now. I have done what I came to do.
Man, they're really hooking us up with block orbs lately. Ooh, an amulet. Free MP. Always good. Now, since we got such a big chunk of free MP from her, I'm gonna go ahead and take her gold. Now then, she was saying that the evil jewel was supposed to be destroyed by fire by now. Where is the fireplace? This is right around the time it would be nice to be able to check map in from the main menu. This is the large den. Is there a fireplace in here? No. What about up here? Dining room? Nope, wouldn't be a fireplace there. I'll head towards the power room. If nothing else, I should be able to check the map info from there. This is just a hallway. Another dining room. Sometimes in this game you can't advance until you find the right plot token. Well, I don't exactly want to set a trap, I just want to figure out where the room with the fireplace would be. Oh, can I not actually do that here? Okay, my bad. Can only do that during proper strategy segments, I guess.
when new invaders come in or when I'm at the actual strategy room. You know, I bet it's those two original rooms right there that kind of formed the dead end spot. The one she was hanging around in when she first came here. Makes me wonder if that's a scripted thing, if she always goes there first. Medium living room. Bingo. Gotta get the controls to behave themselves. Early first-person controls. The fire glows softly. That's not what I'm looking at. I want the shiny. There we go. That doesn't look very destroyed to me. Oh, hi, Astarte. You know how to make a dynamic entrance. There it is. That's one of the items that is necessary to raise the devil. That evil jewel is also the key to open the door to the altar, where the devil is locked. The item also has the power to coax one's greed. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to mean in the current context. I guess that people come looking for it, sort of like Jin and Scuba came trying to find one of the great treasures, but that's just a best guess. At any rate, that concludes the chapter. I feel like I did pretty well this round. Let's see if the numbers reflect that. Oh wow, 40. Nice clear time bonus. 100% trap success rate. Damn, I didn't even realize. We got the perfect bonus. I don't think you'll be seeing too many of those. Yes, I do want to save. And then we will do one more body collection, see the intro for the next chapter, and we will call it a day. Alright, save completed. Body collect we shall. Alright, we've actually got a scrolling box now. What else can I make with the invader types currently available to me? It looks like if I take the natural enemies that are Pirate and Ninja, I should be able to get something out of that. Edgar the Pirate. Failure to lure the Ninja. I totally didn't remember that could happen. So we've only got a pirate. Well, that's a bit of a waste. At least it'll be a very quick body collecting. Oh, I just remembered. I think I can now go into the altar, now that I have the evil jewel. Yep, one of our evil items is placed, and the devil is beginning to emerge from the portal. Those are some huge steps. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items we'll need to find before we can complete the resurrection, so we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Pretty neat looking area by PS1 standards. Going to the altar I don't believe ever accomplishes anything useful, but just for fun you can use it to check on your devil resurrection progress. Soul and gold values are pretty close together. We'll take a little more cash. Well, only one invader, so we can't get the capture bonus. That takes at least 2. And I guess we don't get a clear time bonus either. But we do still get the perfect bonus, and that makes 2 in a row. Which is a little surprising given that pirates are usually pretty evasive. $6,200, not bad for a single invader. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what's in store for us next chapter. Messenger. Is he still alive? Yes, Kane told me. Ah, so that's why they had Kane escape. Kane is your fiancé, right? I can't thank him enough. Since you are the only one I can turn to, would you do me a favor? Please take my letter to my love. Aw, Fiona still loves us. Yes, Princess. Who is over there? Seems to be no one here. That's strange. What? My brother is alive? What? How could he have been spared? What? Fiona has sent him a letter? Go kill the maiden messenger. I'll decide what to do about my brother later. Prince Vlad, please come out. This is Cheetah. Well, it appears that despite our brother Uriah sending a ninja to assassinate her, Cheetah has arrived safely at the Castle of the Damned, and she's bearing a letter from our ladylove. It's been quite a while since we had any contact with Fiona. We're gonna have to head downstairs, say hello to Cheetah, and find out what's in that letter. But that is for another day. Until then, dear friends, I thank you for watching. It's always a pleasure having you along, and I'll see you next time for Chapter 5, Messenger. Today's fun for the whole family has been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Alicia Goranson, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, August Fortnite, Patrick Bellinger, Rob Lyons, Andy Kurland, Jarogue, Martin Schauenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argomach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Hot Mayo Sandwich, Dan Larson, Electric Keat, McCaffrey Crandall, K. Ivan Ruppert, welcome aboard, and other bounty hunting patrons. Much love to you all, and to all subscribers, commenters, and watchers out there. As always, it's a pleasure having you share the journey, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you all, have a great week, and I'll see you real soon.